Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC out here at the Avon Park Field. Oh, scarf's in his face. This is the Durafly Slow Poke. I got a 4-channel Spectrum AR410 simple receiver, no kind of stabilization or anything. We're going to take it up and have a little fun. Got a little bit of a west wind here. It's a bright, sunny, hot Florida day in July. And I got my son Gabriel filming for us. This is his first time filming one of my commercials, and really one of the first time filming with a camera. So be very nice to him and be objective. All right, let's take it up. Let's have some fun. He's been practicing filming on a little Ranger for me, and he's doing great. Not that we're replacing camera precious. It's just that he's going to be home with us for a little while, and he wants to film on the days that she can't come. So, hey, I'm all for it. And it's something that me and him could do together. And you dads can appreciate that. All right, slow poke, right, left, up, down, right, left. All right. Let me get over here next to, I was getting ready to say camera precious. He's still precious to me. Get back to my camera son. Up, down, right, left, right, left. All right, I'm running a 2700 Hobby Star 3S. And unfortunately, you can't get that battery anymore. And so anyways, we're going to take it up, have no stabilization, and yeah, we're going to try to have some fun with this little slow poke that does not necessarily have to be a slow poke. Whew, it doesn't like that wind. Let me just get in the grass. I love that scarf on him.
It adds so much flair.
I got that battery a little further forward than when I normally have it. Yeah, let me get her trimmed out here. Like I say, I don't have any kind of stabilization at all.
Time remaining 5 minutes.
But that big old wide buttery wing, this plane can live up to its name, its namesake, no problem. It can definitely be a slow poke. But it can also pick up a little bit of speed. And it can snap roll. All right, let's take it out here towards the clubhouse. And now I got a little too much up elevator. All right. Now, this plane, this is where me and Durafly come at odds with each other with the landing gear on this plane. It has such hard wheels. So it makes for can make for a very bumpy landing. All right, let's take it out and actually go back over there again. Here, get me a nice little knife edge here. There we go. All right. I know I should try to land on the runway, but this plane is so light and I have no kind of stabilization and wah, 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 right?
Time remaining 4 minutes.
All right. All right. Bring it back towards us. Peel away. Flip it. Back towards the clubhouse. So you can see, even though it's the slow poke, that doesn't mean necessarily that it has to fly slow. Let's see if I can land this plane actually on the runway. Imagine that. Whoa, bouncy, bouncy. Super, when you got wheels are like concrete. All right. I love that scarf, the way it goes back in the breeze. All right, Turn around here. A little bit better of a takeoff there. A little bit of a knife edge there. See how this plane does inverted. Hardly any elevator stick needed. Downward pressure
Time remaining 3 minutes.
to maintain inverted. Let's try doing a touch and go here. Maybe. That's going to be a tap and go. There we go. Take it to a snap roll. There we go. Take it up, do a stall turn. Up. Kick it on over. Kind of a sloppy stall turn. Let's try that again. Go down here, take it up, stall turn to the right. All right. Take it up, stall turn to the right again. Kind of sloppy there, but that's okay. There, that's not too bad. All right, see if we can tail slide it. Almost. Got enough to heat on the wing, tail sliding, not that easy. There we go, there we go. That's what I'm looking for.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
All right, let's actually get a decent landing this time, or try to anyways. Hold that rudder against that wind when you got a cross breeze. Oh man, that hard gear. Let's practice that again. We gotta do better than that. I mean, he is a little drunk right now. I saw him drinking a martini before he got behind the cockpit.
Calm his nerves.
Well, yeah. And he doesn't have any passengers to worry about that he knows of. He might have a monkey in the back of the cockpit. All right, that's a little bit better. Staying on that rudder. Ooh, crazy, crazy, crazy. That's the problem with a crosswind, and plane only weighs a pound or so. I know, wah, 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 right?
One minute.
All right. Land it in the field. Actually, I'm going to turn around. I'm a little too high. We're going to land in the grass this time. We took off that first time in the grass, so. All right, get turned around there.
30 seconds.
Full up elevator. I want to keep that tail planted as I'm going through the grass. That way I've got the most purchase with that
20 seconds.
tail. Okay. All right, we had 11 seconds left on that on a
Timer reset.
6-minute timer, so 5 minutes and 41 seconds. Yeah, I think that's how it works. And at least that's how the math should be. The rates that I flew in, 100% throws, 30% expo, all the way around. Okay, so that's flying rates, real simple. Throttle cut is on. I want to show you that, okay. Aileron, 100%. Elevator, 100%. Whoa, uh-oh. About to drop my transmitter here. Biggest thing is that throttle cut stays on. And then rudder, 100% and 30% expo also. All right, now the battery is a 2700 3S Hobby Star shoved all the way forward. That's an AR-410. Can you see in there in the hatch okay? You able to zoom in there?
Yeah.
All right, that's an AR-410. I'm gonna come right back to that. I wanna see how much is left. I'm out here because underneath the canopy it's so dark you can't see it on screen. So I'm out here in the sun getting my sunburn going so y'all can have a good visual. And after all that, we still got 46% left and almost 6 minutes of flying. Still got 41% left, so that's pretty darn good. CG on the plane is 80 to 85 millimeters back from the leading edge of the wing, which a grown man's finger almost touches the forward CG, which is 80. So if you put it between 80 and 85, put your finger right there and let the plane pivot on that. This is a low wing plane like a warbird. If you see it starting to kind of favor nose heavy, that's what you want. Well folks, right now, here it is, the end of July of 25. For the all the warehouses for Hobby King, they're out of this right now, but it's a very popular plane. They will be restocking soon. I don't have a date for you, but they will be restocking. Hobby King has smaller warehouses, so they sell their inventory out, and then they gotta wait for more to come in. So that's just, you know, supply and demand, the way it is. This is a very good flying little plane, great low wing. It would fly even better if I had a gyro in it, but I've got no kind of gyro, and if it's this stable with no gyro, you can just imagine how stable it would be with a gyro. So whatever gyro you want to use. Now the scarf does not come with it, the man does, but the scarf, that's just an actually man's handkerchief that I cut into strips and hot glued around his neck. That's all that is. And it just adds a little extra pizzazz. Well folks, there you go. Y'all have a good and God bless y'all. Don't forget, faith, family, and friends, Slow Pokes, Hobby King, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.